Might not get double beans today. We are not starting out too hot. Welcome back to Midtown, y'all. About to get cranking this morning. There we go. There we go, pump the program. Gonna do a little tractor service this morning. Didn't run as late as I thought I would last night. You know, old fuel light got to beeping at me. So I had to shut her down early. I could have run all night long and finished, but I didn't want to run the tractor out of fuel. Check all the fluids this morning. It's a little pro tip: if you run out of equipment, you better be checking all your fluids. Hydraulic fluid, motor oil. Even check your radiator fluid, the coolant. I've lost just a little bit of coolant, but that's because my darn lid wasn't on right and it blew some out the top. See, not yesterday, but the day before. No, I guess it was yesterday. When it finally got hot for the first time, you find out that your lids ain't put on right. We'll let that run a while. It takes a bit to fill that tank up. I want to have a little fun, so was out of fuel at the farm tank. Had to go run to town and get some this morning. And today is 14th of May. So y'all guess what I paid for dyed diesel fuel. Go ahead, think of a number. I'll give you a minute. Oh, anybody guess $4.76? Because that's what it was. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And the place I got fuel from, they have a self-service tank there for people that need to run in and get fuel when they run out. And they also have a bigger tank that they can bring fuel in to folks. Well, their self-service tank, I got the last of it out of it, which is about 80 gallons. And 80 gallons is gonna put about 3/4 tank of fuel in the tractor. Go see how fueling's coming along. Still got about a quarter in it. Let it run. A little shot of sun drop, get the day going. It's good stuff right there. Still got like 3/4 of hopper on my beans. We'll go ahead and stick a few more in there just for good measure. So I'm gonna do that and I'll catch up y'all in a little bit. gonna take just a little break from planting beans. Corn's up. Looks pretty good. See the rows up through there. Yeah. Looks good. That's a plus. So I don't know if y'all can see the tracks that go up the hill right here, right over here, and over here. So we couldn't get the fertilizer put down before we planted. It was too wet, and then it was too wet here. A lot of other people around here were too wet, so everybody was behind on putting fertilizer down to start with. So they actually spread this after I'd planted. And so I asked them, told them I was going to be planting north and south, and I asked them to run east and west. That way, that spreader truck wouldn't be running right over top of one row. Like I say, here's the tracks where it come. You can see it squished it down right here. Made that and kind of wad up. Looks like it killed this one. And the tracks go right through here. And you can see it knocked one out. That squished them down. That squished that one down deeper and that one deeper. They're coming out of it, which is fine. Now, if they would have run, and this is on the end row, so if they'd have run with the direction it was planted like this, they'd be one row that'd be hard packed all the way to the other side of the field. I mean, I don't know if it's a tip or something y'all can try. Look at here. Crow dug one up. So I can spit it back out, so we'll put it in the ground. Yeah, so I don't know. Y'all can feel free to use that technique. If you have to plant before you get your fertilizer spread, feel free to run the opposite direction. Now, it's going to be rough as a cob going that way, because you're going against the roads. Like I'll show you right here. Here's where they spread my inrows. So as you can see, the tire come right over the road. And see where the cleat missed it? It's fine, but where the cleat got it, it killed it. Or it did like here, it packed it down real hard. So that row's kind of skippy through there. It's fine. It'll come out. We're gonna get back to the beans though. Try to get these things finished up today.
With the price of fuel getting higher, I don't know if any of y'all have noticed, but it's up just a smidge. I mean, maybe just 2-3 cents from last year. I can't even say that with a straight face. But with fuel getting higher, it looks like it's going to keep getting higher. Here's something I'm doing. So I'm running about 5 mile an hour planting. I'm running almost 1,500 RPMs. If you look over here, I'm really running 1460. So I'm only running like 1,460 RPM, and it's having me fluctuate between 4.8 and 5 mile an hour, depending on the terrain. So I'm running a higher gear. I'm running 11th in my power shift, but lower RPM range to try to stretch my fuel out further. And it doesn't take a whole lot to pull this planter, so I'm not having to run it wide open. It's cut my fuel consumption a lot. That's just a little tip. I don't know if any of y'all can use that or not. Feel free to. I mean, right now, all of us can use little tips and tricks like that to try to stretch our fuel use out a little bit further. We're gonna swap from split row back over to 30s. Get this last farm knocked out today. I'm just gonna do a little figuring and get my seat spacing right. Getting her figuring right. So we're looking at our book here. Down here on the low side, we're running 2027. So it should be putting out 3, almost 4 seeds a foot. So we need to go to, we want to be right up here about 8 is what we want to be at. So 140,000. So I don't know if y'all have noticed, but on my numbers here, that's all my settings for corn. So it's got your driver driven and your population, driver driven, population. When I bought the planter, it came with all that stuff wrote on there. And it had only ever planted corn. This thing had never planted beans until I got it. But she plants beans now. So on these beans, you kind of got to play with the settings. Because it all depends on the size of your bean on what you're running. So we're going to try 2026. 2926. That's what we're trying. We'll plant a little bit and then see what it looks like and readjust. So how we're going to do this is we're just going to kind of randomly plant in no particular area. Get out, dig seed, check it. We're shooting for roughly 8 seeds a foot. But if we had 7 or 9, well, that'd be fine. We'll run it like that. Alright, that was at 8. Gonna bump it up one more notch on population. And it's gonna be set, according to the planter book, about 110,000. However, it's really going to be putting out about 138, 140,000 due to the seed size. You gotta shallow it up a little bit. We're gonna try this and it should be good to roll. Hopefully. Now this ground's a little bit softer than what we planted yesterday. And hopefully we can finish this field today. Well, we might have it. Maybe. I ain't got started yet, already broke something. So when our marker arm hooks up in a tractor, it is broke. We gotta go down to the truck. And I know our local place ain't gonna have that part. So we're gonna go make one. We might not get done with beans today. We are not starting out too hot. I mean, it's hot outside, woo, but we ain't starting out hot. I'll show you what we broke. I may or may not have one of these parts in the shop. I don't think I do. We're gonna pull down here to the edge of the field and look. Here's a little tip. Cover your cooler up with a towel, shirt, maybe one of these blue shop towels, blue shop rags, to keep it from getting so hot. Because I'm gonna be gone for quite a while. I don't want my lunch to spoil. I'll show you what broke. Pin. See right there where she snapped? That holds it to this, keeps it pivoting. Well, we gotta get that out. Pull that pin. That's easy to take out. Leave that like that and get that out. Yeah, we're gonna go make a part. So see my, oh, yep. That shouldn't be too bad to make. Hey, Nelson will be happy me and you working together. He gets excited when we need to work together. Yeah, pen? I got a small one. Yeah, I got a small one for it.
I had a little bolt in the four-wheel tractor.
I got one of those small pens in my truck.
To do that. You know what I did the other day?
What?
Cleaned the floorboard out.
Yep.
I can't find any damn thing I need.
It's on it's picking back its way. It's got some tension on for some reason.
We're gonna have to let it down.
That's what I was about to say.
You need to move your truck. There it goes.
With this pin here, we may need to drive back in and work.
We need to we can cut a bolt.
Made it to the shop. We don't have a spare one of them in our spare parts. I had to add that to the list of stuff to get spare of, but we found a piece of metal. That's the same thickness. We'll be able to bend it and drill some holes in it. I think we'll make it work. Okay, got the new part made. Old part, new part, old pin, new pin. We'll see how that works. Does it fit?
Yeah, it looks alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked.
That's real nice, Clark. Real nice.
Real nice, real nice.
Real nice, Clark. Real nice. That's almost professional, Alex.
Minor setbacks, we are back. We're ready to roll now. Just gotta find a spot that we left off. Oh man, kind of finish up on weekends. Yeah, sometimes it's a slow go. I ain't even trying to order that part. It was 11 when it broke. I called a local dealer. The phone was busy, so I just hung up. It's like, well, just make it. But we are gonna plan. And so far, it's working. Getting down to the last passes. Probably still got about 3-4 acres to plant. We're headed that way. But we got all this planted. Over here's we planted corn. We planted maize on the other side of that cornfield the other day. Rolling along pretty good. That gets about 6 on Saturday evening now. Had plans of being done way before this, but as y'all know with farming, plants never go like you plan them out. I should have been done about 1, but I didn't get started till about 1 really. After having the pivot hinge from marker arm break, we had to go make another one. We didn't get going till really get going good until 1. And I started at about 10. Really got down here to the planter at like 9:30. Searched it, got it loaded up, did our test strips to reset our seed. I don't know if I said it before, but in this field we went ahead and jumped over 30-inch rows. Same variety of bean that we planted back over the hill in the other field. Split row beans. Try some of the 30s. Might have run out of beans. Yep. gotta give Jesse a call, tell him bring me some more beans. Got troubles. Darn, clutch ain't turning. Looks like our boat right down here might have gotten loose. That clutch not engaged. We'll see if it's working now. It is not working. We got another problem. May or may not have sheared the bolt inside it. Oh yeah, we sheared the bolt. Right there. We sheared it. Not a big deal. That's why I put this toolbox on here. Carry extra stuff. That bolt should be in here somewhere. There it is. I highly doubt that it got hung up with something. It's just, well, if you look at the bolt, you can see it's got rust on it. It's probably been broke for a while, or had a hairline crack in it for a while, and it just finally give out, you know. Things get open and break. So let's try to get this thing going again. Jesse's here with the seat. We're gonna test her out first. Start this plant. See if it disengages. Good. Well, I believe it's got one pass left and we are done with soybeans. For now. We got some late season soybeans we're gonna plant here after we get some wheat cut. So if you enjoyed the planting, come on back for those videos. We should be hitting the hay field here pretty soon. We are gonna start working on the hay cutter tomorrow, servicing it. We'll be in the hay field next, so you'll be seeing that. You wanna watch that. Be sure to tune in for those. If you're interested in any combine videos, we get them from last fall up. I'll try to link them somewhere so you can see them. But we'll have the combine out here before long to get this wheat harvest. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you joining us for planting. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up that video, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we put out a new one. As always, good Lord's willing, we'll catch you on the flip side. Till next.